Hi, Barbara Wally here, orthopedic and sports certified physical therapist, to talk to you about our 5th video in a 5-part series of pickleball injury prevention. Our first video talked about introduction to pickleball. Our second video talked about hydration, diet, and learning how to play. Our next video talked about equipment, appropriate intensity and frequency of play, and strengthening. And our last video, part 4, talked about warming up, static and dynamic stretching. So let's put it all together and make sense of it all. So one of the best things that you can do the day before you play, the day of pickleball, is warm up for 5 minutes. So this is just breaking a sweat, a jog or a walk. You could park far away from the court and just walk yourself to the court to get yourself warmed up. You're trying to get your body tissues warm. The next thing is to do some dynamic stretches. So this is your arm and your leg kicks and swings. Maybe at 3 to 5 minutes, you're doing about 10 to 20 of each, and you're just moving until you feel a very gentle pull or stretch, and then releasing. And then just to your high risk muscle groups, so say you've got very tight calves, very tight hamstrings, quads, or your shoulders or upper back get very tight, stretch just 1 round of 30 seconds for every muscle group that tends to give you problems. Do not overstretch before you play. It'll actually inhibit your performance and give you the jelly legs. And then play. And then after you play, make sure you spend a good 5 minutes doing some static stretches 3 times, 30 seconds of all of the muscle groups involved, your upper body and your lower body. And it's a good idea to ice the things that hurt. So either before you leave or when you get home, make sure you ice those aching joints. And then outside of pickleball, so let's talk about our off days from pickleball. That's a great day to do some strengthening at the gym. Use your weight machines, dumbbells, use your TheraBand, whatever you've got on hand. Make sure you're moving through non-painful ranges, and don't ever do your strengthening on the same days that you're playing pickleball. That could set you up for an injury. And making sure that you're not fatiguing yourself on the days you play pickleball. So again, you're not going to go to the gym and do strengthening on the days you're playing pickleball. You're also not going to mow your lawn or do a bunch of things outside of pickleball and then go play. It might be too much stress for your system. Make sure you're hydrating. So drink enough water. If you are somebody who's diligent about getting the oil changed in your car, you should also be someone who's diligent about getting fluids into your system. Fluids are lubricants for our entire system, not just our GI tract and our bladder, but also for our muscle tissues. It helps to prevent injury. Make sure you're eating a well-balanced diet and getting your vitamins and minerals, maybe with supplementation as well. If you have issues with your bone density, make sure you're getting your supplementation as well. And make sure you're using appropriate equipment. So using your court shoes for pickleball and making sure you're using braces as appropriate. And making sure you're playing with the appropriate frequency and intensity, making sure that you are not overplaying and getting carried away, limiting yourself to certain periods of time. I'm only going to play for 60 minutes. I'm only going to play 2 or 3 matches today, and not getting carried away, because too much can be a very bad thing. Making sure you have appropriate form, going to any learn to play or clinics that you have available to you so that you can use your body to your advantage, and making sure you're taking at least 1 day off a week so that you can rest. And it doesn't have to be complete rest, it can just be relative rest from the actual sport of pickleball. But I hope this has been very informative. This was the conclusion of our pickleball series. And if you're having any issues or aches or pains, make sure you reach out to your local physical therapist. And I hope you have a great day. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.